Welcome back to Bike Review Hub, where we dive deep into the world of motorcycles, from the classics to the cutting edge. Today, we're talking about a bike that has stirred up more excitement than most in recent memory, the 2025 Honda CR500. Yes, you heard that right. Honda has officially revived its two-stroke titan, and the off-road world is buzzing. But what makes this rebirth so significant, and how does the new CR500 hold up in 2025? Let's find out. A brief legacy: what made the CR500 legendary? To understand the importance of the 2025 CR500, we need to revisit its roots. The original Honda CR500 debuted in the early 1980s and quickly gained a reputation as a brutal, powerful motocross machine. With its massive 491 cubic centimeters two-stroke engine, the bike was known for explosive torque, raw acceleration, and a riding experience that bordered on unmanageable for the inexperienced. Despite its intimidating nature, it developed a cult following and dominated off-road tracks for over a decade. Honda eventually discontinued the CR500 in 2001 as four-stroke engines took over, but its legend never faded. Enthusiasts have been craving its return for years, and now, in 2025, that dream is a reality. The return: why 2025 was the right time. So why bring back the CR500 now? Honda's move comes at a time when two-stroke bikes are enjoying a resurgence, thanks to modern emission solutions and rider demand for lighter, more agile machines. Advances in fuel injection and exhaust technology have made it possible to meet environmental regulations without compromising performance. Honda has recognized this shift and seized the opportunity to bring the CR500 back with modern updates. Engine: raw power, refined. At the heart of the 2025 CR500 is an all-new 500 cubic centimeters two-stroke engine that pays homage to the original while embracing modern engineering. Unlike its carbureted predecessor, the new engine uses electronic fuel injection (EFI) for precise fuel delivery and better throttle response. It's still a beast, delivering over 70 horsepower, but it's more manageable and predictable than ever before. One of the standout features is the electronically controlled exhaust valve, which dynamically adjusts power delivery across the rev range. Riders get that exhilarating low-end grunt two-strokes are famous for, but with a smoother transition into the mid and top end. It's still wild, but it's a wild you can control. Chassis and suspension, built for today's tracks. Honda didn't just slap a new engine into an old frame. The 2025 CR500 features a completely redesigned aluminum twin-spar frame, derived from the CRF450R, but reinforced to handle the extra torque and aggression of the 500 cubic centimeters two-stroke. Suspension-wise, it's top tier. Up front is a 49mm Showa coil spring fork with full adjustability, and out back is a Showa shock with updated valving tuned specifically for the new CR500's power curve. Combined, they provide razor-sharp handling, better stability under hard acceleration, and improved damping for big jumps and rough landings. Braking and electronics: modern safety meets old-school fun. One of the areas where the old CR500 was notoriously sketchy was braking. That's been addressed in 2025. The new model features wave rotors with dual-piston calipers at the front and a single-piston rear setup. Braking power is sharp and confidence-inspiring, a must when piloting a bike with this much grunt. There's also a switchable traction control system, yes, on a two-stroke. While purists may scoff, it's a welcome addition for competitive riders who want that extra edge in slippery conditions. Launch control is also present, helping riders get off the line cleanly without lighting up the rear tire. Ergonomics and styling: form meets function. The 2025 CR500 takes styling cues from the current CRF line, with aggressive plastics, LED indicators for enduro models, and a slim, minimalist design. The ergonomics have been overhauled for better rider mobility, with a flatter seat, wider foot pegs, and a reworked handlebar position. The bike feels more compact and easier to move around on compared to its predecessor, a big deal for riders looking to wrestle it through technical terrain. Despite its size and power, Honda has managed to make it feel nimble, even in the tight stuff. Weight and balance: keeping it light. One of the hallmarks of two-stroke bikes is their weight advantage over four-strokes. Honda has kept this tradition alive. The new CR500 weighs in at approximately 238 pounds, 108 kilograms, wet, making it significantly lighter than comparable 450 cubic centimeters four-strokes. This translates into a more responsive feel, quicker handling, and less fatigue during long rides. Honda also improved the bike's center of gravity with careful placement of components, including a redesigned airbox and underseat fuel tank for better mass centralization. Models and variants, a CR500 for every rider. Honda is offering two versions of the 2025 CR500. The CR500 are for motocross and closed-course riders, and the CR500 RX for enduro and off-road enthusiasts. The RX version features a larger fuel tank, softer suspension tuning, an 18-inch rear wheel, and a wide-ratio transmission for technical trails. Both versions share the same core engine and chassis, giving riders the flexibility to choose based on their riding style. Sound and feel, the two-stroke experience reimagined. The soul of the CR500 lies in its sound and sensation. The 2025 model retains that iconic deep-throated two-stroke bark, but it's a bit more refined thanks to the updated exhaust system. Riders get the same instant throttle hit and visceral feedback that made the original CR500 so exhilarating, but now with better tractability and control. It's a bike that rewards aggressive riding but doesn't punish you the way the old one did. In short, Honda has brought the CR500 experience into the modern age without losing what made it special. Pricing and availability, not cheap, but worth it. The 2025 Honda CR500 doesn't come cheap. The MSRP is set around $11,999, making it a premium offering in the off-road market. However, for riders who want a no-compromise, high-performance two-stroke with modern technology, it's worth every penny. Availability will be limited in the first production run, so if you're interested, you'll want to act fast. Conclusion: the king is back. The 2025 Honda CR500 is more than just a motorcycle, it's a statement. A statement that Honda hasn't forgotten its roots and that two-strokes still have a place in today's off-road world. It's a machine built for riders who crave power, excitement, and a connection to the past, all while enjoying the benefits of modern technology. Whether you're a longtime fan of the original CR500 or a new rider looking for a serious performance machine, this bike delivers. Honda has managed to do the impossible, resurrect a legend without turning it into a relic. Thanks for joining us on Bike Review Hub. Stay tuned for more in-depth reviews and breakdowns of the latest bikes hitting the dirt and pavement. Ride safe, ride hard, and we'll catch you in the next one.